Welcome, everyone. Very early stream today. Might be doing another Star Trek stream tonight. At the moment, I just want to get this done. PS4. We're going to continue where we left off with my Borg character. Now, off stream, I have outfitted a new ship, the I.S.S. hood. It is a anti-proton and phaser outfit with two torpedoes, a front and back torpedo launcher. So we're going to see how it goes up, and we're going to continue where we left off from the missions, which our last mission that we were doing was in the Iconian war, and it's the butterfly war.
The research teams in the I.S.S. The war continues.
Let us go. Transit drive. It is an advanced version of the Soviet ship. I was using the drag in other battles, which is escort. This is a cruiser type ship.
Welcome. Captain Nog might be able to.
Where is that little crap? We were discussing over.
I wish I was seeing you under better circumstances. We've managed to make a prototype of the Krenim weapon in Anorax's records, but we have not attempted to use it yet. Time isn't something you mess around with, so we have been conducting simulations here of possible incursions, as well as developing new ways to protect and store data on various timelines. We've tried a different number of scenarios, but only in the holodeck. Direct action against the Iconians is proving to be problematic, because so much time has passed since they were first a great power. Incursions that far back in time must be carefully planned, or the fallout of even minor changes can ripple across reality. We have, however, seen some promise in trying to delay their arrival. Actually, it would be closer to a 700-year delay if our calculations are correct. The Iconians have had 200,000 years to build their fleets, but we're catching up to them. We've already seen what the 29th century technology can do. Imagine what we'll have in the 32nd century. Exactly. The other potential solution is to cut into their current power base. What if the Iconians never allied with the Alachi or the Solanae? We wouldn't be facing the trouble we do now. The three most promising incursions each follow one of these tactics. My teams have been running simulations and refining their targets, but I'd like you to assist them using a special quantum recursive algorithm. Our simulators can run the outcome of a possible incursion.
Hello. Please allow me to explain what we're doing here. We've determined that if we remove a specific series of stars from the Beta Quadrant in the distant past, a rogue planet will enter the Iconia system and cause massive geological damage at about the same time the planet was bombarded by the Iconians' enemies. The technological buildup of the orbital bombardment that destroyed the Iconian civilization will still happen, but the Iconians themselves will have to deal with a natural disaster, not a war. Maybe the survivors of a natural disaster, if there are any, won't be so vengeful, and none of the stars we will remove have planets with the possibility of developing life. The overall effect on the galaxy is minimal. It's a painful path, but it could be the one that leads to peace. The number of stars we will have to remove is a concern, which is why we're trying this in a simulation first. But as Captain Nog said, these simulations aren't perfect, so we have devised a holodeck program that will expand and extrapolate on possible effects of the temporal incursion. It's the best option we have. Once we run the program, you'll be able to
Captain, you're alive! We repelled the intruders on the bridge, but the ship has taken heavy damage, and a lot of the crew are injured. Sir, I'm not sure this is the time. So many people are hurt, and most of the systems are offline. The life support is on backups, and our resources are... The Dominion stopped firing at us when we lost weapons. Now they're focusing on Earth's defense grid, but it's only a matter of time before they return to finish us off.
Sir, I tried to fight them off.
We can't stop them.
Oh, in the bank.
Never expected they would.
Incoming hail!
U.S.S. Ajax. Sensors show your ship is completely defenseless, and I would prefer not to delay our arrival at Earth to deal with such a minor annoyance. Surrender now, and I will guarantee...
Sorry, we were watching from the control room, and that could have gone better. Even with all that, the simulation data on whether the Iconians were entirely eliminated from that timeline is inconclusive. We were able to record your interactions, and we've been able to piece together what happened from those. From what we can piece together, the Klingon Empire was never unified by its conflicts against outsiders, and the great houses turned on one another instead. The Romulans took the chaos as an opportunity to attack. The Federation stepped in to help the Klingons, and the war between the three factions basically ripped the quadrant apart. The Dominion then conquered all three weakened powers. Agreed. My team will continue working on other possible incursion scenarios.
Another one of you Voyagers? I don't know how you can help, but very well. My team is working on scenarios that reduce the Iconian power base. We're attempting to do so by fixing a mistake that Janeway allowed to happen decades ago. We're going to stop the Vaadwaur from being rediscovered. We plan to do this by preventing Voyager from ever coming into contact with Underspace. This will prevent them from finding Vaadwaur Prime, and 7 of 9 will never wake the Vaadwaur. None of us are going to survive if we don't try to repair the damage you've already done. The goal is to cause a solar flare that will force Voyager to divert from the course it was on when it stumbled into Underspace. If it safely passes without entering Underspace, it can continue on its trip home and bypass the Vaadwaur entirely. The simulation is set for the U.S.
Oh, I've just done our research. Hello. I was supposed to just go straight into the thing now.
Don't mind Noy. I think he partially blames people from your quadrant for some of the Krennin's troubles. After all, if Voyager hadn't restored the Vaadwaur, they would have never been in a position to ally with the Iconians. But there is no reason to dwell on past hurts. We're trying to fix what we can here, and then it is a pleasure to meet you. Both Captain Nog and... My name is Claudia, and I am a Tutarian. We're from a region of the Delta Quadrant Voyager never visited, so we haven't had much contact with species from the Alpha and Beta Quadrants until now. However, my world has had close ties with the Krenim for several years. Now that they are actively pursuing temporal technology, I chose to join them and lend whatever assistance I can. I miss my home, but I've made a new one here. Meeting Noy has opened me up to a world beyond my own. It is a pleasure to meet you, both Captain...
Okay. Now can we run the test?
This is an absolute disaster. I had thought that Admiral Tuvok was being pessimistic about the chance for success here. But now, I think he was right. No, it's not. The hierarchy started setting these people against one another before Admiral Tuvok and his team could start to pull them together. The very fact that they all agreed to be in the same room is a minor miracle. Eventually, between Vulcan logic, Klingon tenacity, and Romulan pragmatism, we'll convince everyone here that the threat is real, and an alliance is in their best interest. But it won't be easy.
We've always tried to be good neighbors and treat other races with respect. The Malon might not be the biggest threat, but they are the most immediate. Wait until they start dumping their trash in your front yard, and see how you like it.
Are you here to preach about responsible? We don't need outsiders to...
The Malon have resisted attempts to accept less hazardous waste management practices and continue dumping waste throughout the quadrant. The most at-risk populations are the Talaxians, who have a new colony close to Malon dumping grounds. The Malon have moved into Talaxian space to avoid hierarchy attacks. Diplomatic relations between the Malon and Talaxians are rapidly deteriorating. The Malon have accused the Talaxians of working with the hierarchy, a charge the Talaxians strenuously deny. Benthans could possibly pressure the Malon to return to the negotiation table.
Yes, what is your question? I am rather busy. Good luck with that. The Hazari aren't interested in anything but making deals. This whole meeting is just... What do you want? Did the Benthans make you want to... Fine. Run back to the Benthans. I'll be here if you want to talk.
Unraveling this mess.
The number of planets the hierarchy have taken outright has increased 20% over the past 6 months. A push for higher profits has prompted steady growth of hierarchy territory. Reports of abductions in areas near hierarchy space have increased by 77.2%. However, this data has not been confirmed by outside sources because few Delta Quadrant species are willing to share information with the...
Ambassador's log, stardate 87234.5. Our allies in the Kiana system have been invaded by hierarchy forces. The Kiana colony is a small farming community with no strategic value, so the attack simply doesn't make sense. According to one survivor we managed to find, the hierarchy were working with the Ilachi. The Ilachi took captives to an unknown location.
So you were wrong, no. Again, like usual. You were wrong.
Damn, that was useless. The Iconians were so determined to have a hold here that they simply found another species to fit the bill. Maybe if you had been a better negotiator, you would have been able to unite those representatives against this scenario. Isn't...
You must excuse...
Trust my...
Hello. We've been waiting for you. Our team is focusing on delaying tactics. What if Iconia had never been discovered? In 2365, Captain Donald Varley of the I.S.S. Yamato found a star chart on Denias 3 that revealed the location of Iconia. I want to redirect a meteor to impact the archaeological site on Denias 3 before Captain Varley begins his excavations. Iconia will remain a myth, and we will not attract the Iconians' attention as early as we did. True, but if you compare the changes in Iconian technology over the past 200,000 years with what the rest of us have done in the past 2 centuries, it's obvious that the Iconian culture has stagnated while we have advanced rapidly. Additionally, there are other factors in play that could trigger the alliances and sharing of technology that have come about because of the Iconian threat. It's a risk, but it's one that could pay off. The program is set...
Sub-Commander. I'd like to test out some new security passcodes, if you would be so kind as to seal the doors and disable certain...
Where's all this one? Uh-oh.
Thank you for playing along, Sub-Commander. The Tal Shiar can't hear us now. I need to talk to you about the Tan and the Separatists. They've been located near the Dewa system. What we do next could change our future. If I was, I wouldn't have needed you to lock the door. I intend to put Lieutenant Ceylon in the brig and then take this ship and crew to join the Separatists. I know. I have tried to...
Secret conversations between the commander and one of his senior officers? Very suspicious. Loyal citizen Tamer, you are a fool.
A destiny free from the tyranny of the Tal Shiar. If we leave, we will have a better, brighter future than what they would allow us. I know it is a step into the unknown, but it is a step we will take together. Throw off your chains. We will join our brothers and sisters in freedom.
I wanted to let you know that I am with you and Commander Tamer. Some of my family has left Romulus to join Titan. I'll...
That is the most promising simulation yet. It appears there was some merit to our hypothesis that the Iconians advanced their plans due to early contact. The readings do indicate higher levels of Borg activity, but it should be an acceptable risk. The data in this simulation does show higher Borg activity than we're currently seeing, but there are no signs of Herald, Iconian, or Solanae presence at all. And while the Romulan Star Empire is restored to their former power, there is a democratic Romulan group opposing the Tal Shiar. And more importantly, Romulus is intact. This is the result many of our Romulan researchers have been trying to bring about. The political calculus of the quadrant will change, but the data supports what you saw on the holodeck. No Iconians. We have solid projections. The only suggestion I have now...
This last test has the most promising results I've seen, and saving the Romulan homeworld is an added bonus. We're not going...
This is difficult. It would change everything for us. We'd have our home back, but the Republic, everything we've built, it would all be gone. But there's still hope. Even in this other reality, Datan has led many Romulans away from Sela and her Tal Shiar thugs.
The simulation specifically mentioned Datan and a separatist movement. Commander Tamer makes the choice to join Datan, the same choice he made after the homeworld was lost. With Romulus, we could have numbers. More people who have had enough of the Tal Shiar's oppression could join us. Maybe millions more. If Datan is able to get a movement going, even at the height of the Empire's power, I have to believe that change... Make the incursion.
This is gonna go bad. Playing with temporal mechanics always goes bad.
Target acquired and locked. Activating weapon. Incursion complete.
It will be good to see the world of my birth again. Elements? Is that Romulus? It's been completely assimilated.
Yes, I think we have a problem.
No. We expected to see some Borg activity, but this can't be right.
I agree that this is unexpected, Commander, but we knew there would be anomalies. We need more information. Let's find out where the simulation might have gone wrong.
The whole system can't be assimilated, can it? That is a lot of Borg.
According to these scans, the planet has been completely assimilated. I'm not Borg ships decloaking.
First the Klingons, now the Borg. Does everyone steal cloaking technology from us?
We need more information before we can fix this. I'll keep the Krenim ship well out of Borg sensor range while you go in and find out what happened. Hurry. More Borg will be arriving soon. I've modified some personal shield generators to shield you temporally as well. I'm transporting them over now. Hurry. More data to plot a possible solution. With any luck, the Borg will have what we need.
I'm going to join you. The controls ahead of us will unlock the bulkheads. The whole planet. All our people. They're Borg. I can't believe we were so wrong.
I can.
Cover me! I'll override the door controls. Got it. We have to find a way to make this right.
Resistance is
There. That's the access node console we need. Locked. We'll have to circumvent their security measures. Wait! Incoming Borg! When we lost the homeworld, I thought that was the worst thing that could happen to us.
You will be assimilated.
This was Romulan technology once, but it's been completely assimilated. Hakiv?
You will become one with the Borg. Resistance is futile.
It looks like the main invasion of Romulan space occurred about 20 years ago. Something happened in the Delta Quadrant. The Borg assimilated something that greatly improved their technology. They adapted, evolved, and my people, they didn't have a chance. Maybe it...
Yes, didn't stand a chance. I wonder what tech they could have absorbed in the Delta Quadrant.
Let's get out of here. There are more than 20 Borg ships on an intercept course.
Oh, we are in the heart of Borg space.
More Borg on the way. Borg decloaking.
Well, yeah, go save them.
Resist this. Focus on your repairs. We will make sure the data is preserved. Data is compressed and ready. Channel confirmed.
The board may never be able to reach Romulus.
It is a great risk. The Borg have a great deal of influence on the timeline, and there is no time to run simulations.
Do we have a choice?
We do not. Targeting the transwarp network.
Firing the weapon! Now!
The Borg are gone. But so is Romulus.
Romulus isn't the only thing we lost. Temporal shielding is failing.
What happened?
The Borg did too much damage to the generators. If we lose the temporal shielding, we'll all reintegrate with the timeline.
Has anything else changed?
Checking? No. The Tutarians. They're
What?
gone.
How?
I see the problem. 20 years ago, your people tried to replicate the work of the Solanae to protect themselves from the Borg. They failed.
Temporal shield is at 8%.
No, I need to restabilize the shields.
I'm downloading my personal files into the shielded core. You'll have all my research notes and everything we've recorded from this mission.
You're giving up? When the shield fails, if the Tutarians were lost in the past, then you'll be lost too.
Temporal shield is losing integrity.
Is there anything we can do?
No, we all knew the risks. I love...
We found a temporally shielded computer core, and it shows 2 uses of the Krenim weapon. But as far as I know, the Iconians are still out there. We changed the timeline, but we didn't fix our most important problem. We haven't dug that far into the data yet, and it will take some in-depth investigation to catalog all of the changes. Noi is going to lead the group taking care of that. I will say it is, odd to find personal logs I don't remember making. Very. But from what we've already seen, it appears the reason the weapon was fired twice was because we had to try to correct a change we made. Technology like this seems so simple, but even the smallest change can make more trouble than it solves. We have to be more cautious. Far more cautious than we've already been, I suppose. The next mistake might not be fixable. Time alteration might not be the answer. There are some problems that can't be solved with a weapon. But time travel... Look, whatever happens, it was good working with you. I hope we have the chance to do so in the future.
I was conducting another simulation, and all of a sudden I got an emergency call telling me to stop everything. I will be looking at whatever data we managed to save to try and determine what went wrong. It has been good to have you here.
We've put so much hope into using the Krenim technology to solve our problems. Perhaps I was caught up in the possibilities and blind to the potential for disaster. We tried and we failed. But this isn't the end. We'll keep looking at the simulation.
I have a lot of information.
Yes, we tried, we failed, and then we move on to the final calamity.
Captain Nog tells me that the initial test of the Krenim weapon was less than promising. He says that he and his team have a great deal of data still to analyze. But I do not believe they will find much that will assist us. Removing elements from the time stream is reckless, and while our options are limited, we should not destroy ourselves in a fruitless effort to destroy the Iconians. It is time to consider all of our alternatives. The war
Congratulations,
continues,
Captain.
and all of our warriors are needed to fight. One way or another, the war continues. And
Plus the war continues. Here we go. This is the last mission. Now we'll be putting our ship up to the real test against the actual Herald. World weren't really a test.
You are cleared for docking.
Coming from you, 5 or 7, that was pretty perfect.
The High Command is still intact, and Kronos remains unconquered. Even so, this war cannot be won if we lose Earth. The Fortescue will fight until she can fight no more, as will I. If this is to be our end, then I will meet it with blade in hand and blood in my teeth. I can ask for no greater honor than to fight beside an ally who has shown this courage time and again.
All these years of pain and strife, and it comes to this? I cannot believe that this is how we will end. Our suffering, our struggles cannot be rendered so meaningless. You know what we have been through. This bitter taste, this grief that washes over me, cannot be the last thing that I feel. We will rise again from this. We must.
Glad you're here. We've been fighting non-stop, and it feels like we're barely making a dent. Command says we're preparing for our last chance. I hope they have an ace up their sleeve, because I can't see a way to defeat the Iconians in a straight military battle. Whatever happens, just remember that you'll always have the Enterprise at your side.
We have defeated one Iconian, but the cost to do so was too high. The Iconian forces are too numerous for us to sustain such a strategy. We have been forced to our last resort. The Crinim time ship has been modified, and we can use it to generate a portal to send us back to the ancient time of Iconia. Once there, we must prevent any Iconians from escaping the destruction of their home world. If necessary, we must kill the remaining Iconians ourselves.
We presumably failed at temporal incursion, changing things in the past while remaining in a bubble of temporally shielded current time. This allows the timeline to unfold as it will, almost randomly. My team and I have been working on an alternative method that will actually send someone back in time to the past, where they can directly affect the timeline and help to guide it along the desired path. We've been running some basic scenarios that leave us quite hopeful that we can aid in the original attacks on ancient Iconia to ensure there are no survivors for us to deal with in the present.
We cannot sustain this war. The Iconians will destroy or conquer every species in the galaxy. If we do not stop them now, there is... The Iconians have picked our next battlefield, and it is the Sol system. If Earth falls, we have lost this war. We have one move left to us, and it is to move this war to a battlefield of our own design. We will attack the Iconians in the past. We've identified that the Iconians were forced from their homeworld in an attack 200,000 years ago. We will take part in that attack and ensure there are no survivors to fight us in the present. Noi's team is busy reconfiguring the time ship. There are no guarantees, even with time travel on our side. We must hold out long enough for a ship to pass through a temporal portal. That means fighting this fight and every other until this technology is complete.
Captain, this goes against everything we stand for. Everything we've been fighting for.
You talk of honor and duty and freedom. All of these will just be words if we fail. We can try to live up to these ideals when we survive.
He's got a point. Where did the gun come from? Were you under attack or something? That was a Which I've never seen before.
You are cleared for departure. Good luck.
Where did the fleet come from? I arrived and there was no one here. I hope everyone's enjoying their day or night.
I've gotten word from Nori. They've completed their modifications, and the Crinim time ship is on its way. We must hold off the Heralds long enough for the Crinim ship to arrive and generate a portal. Once the portal is open, we will go back in time to ancient Iconia and try to change...
Enterprise here. We've intercepted a group of Heralds. Can you give us a hand with them?
This is the USS Hood. Our attack group is taking heavy losses.
Our RW is responding to your call for assistance.
Get rid of all the support vessels and then here we're going to take out the big one.
Curlin here.
I.S.S. changing course to Jupiter station.
Not handling quite well. One ship left.
Shipyards are losing integrity. We need someone on damage control, or we may lose them before the ships in dock can mobilize.
Akagi here. We've restored main power. Thanks for keeping the gantries intact. Bringing the Fight 99th Attack Wing into battle now.
This is ESD control. We're losing life support and transporters are offline.
First space dock has lost main power. We're evacuating the crew.
Chimera, all non-essential personnel are away.
That turn rate is very bad. Aiming for the ones who are already damaged from the outside. Maybe go the rest of the
I told you I'd be back, and this time, I brought friends.
We have brought together forces from every quadrant of the galaxy. The Iconians have done the impossible.
And there's Alpha. Hello. How are you? hear me over the gunfire? Or am I too quiet? Yes, I can see him.
The Herald ships are regrouping. We should use this respite to our advantage.
Nice to see
Form
you.
up at the
See one of my
I.S.
friends.
anoraks. We must protect it long enough for it to activate a time portal. Once the portal is stabilized, we can use it to go back to Iconia's past and hopefully undo this war before it starts. Our situation is desperate. If we fail here, Earth will fall.
Alright, I'll turn down the game sound.
I am arriving with the time ship. We must protect it until the portal is stable.
Right, is that better? Oh, you hear me now? Alright. I know that the game is very loud. Shit, I'm actually underneath. Holy shit. Let's get into the fight.
Keep the Iconian off of us.
I'm 35. Hold on, why are you... What? You hear me in the stream and you're messaging me on the app as well? I think you're funny. I'm 35 years of age. "35 years young."
We're halfway there, creating a bridge across space-time.
You can ask anything you want on stream. Like, I'll answer to the best of my ability.
Just a little bit longer. Stabilizing the temporal portal so a ship can travel.
I don't... Oh, you're adorable. I don't sound 35. That's because I have a high-pitched voice. Well, technically, at the end of this year, I'll be 36, so...
That's it. The portal is active and stable. Enter it now.
Alright, where is this portal, dude? I don't... Ah, got it. Full power engine. My Terran crew arms.
Energizing temporal emitters. The time portal is open and stable.
Go! Get through that portal!
No shit, Trevor.
The Heralds are firing on the portal!
The portal is destabilizing. Hurry!
More gateways! An Iconian flagship is moving in!
This is the moment of your extinction.
Not today. Everyone, form up and cover our six.
Theirs not to make reply. Theirs not to reason why. Theirs but to do and die. Into the valley of death rode the 600.
Personally, I think if you had some guidance, you might get used to the controls. What was making it difficult, though, when you played this? Yes, this is the story mode. There are multiple different story arcs you can play. Is it like when you tried this? Did you got? Because the first thing of this game is a tutorial, and the tutorial is shit as hell. Like, I will admit, the tutorial could have been a lot better. And depending on the faction you went as when you actually chose to play, all depends on what kind of tutorial you
There are no
got.
signs of Captain Cogran or his ship. We will have to continue the mission without him.
Well, there are multiple different races in this game.
Perfect. This will...
From all humanoid races, but... Ooh, I love that. I didn't even know that. But still... yes, we want some hull penetration. Penetrating is good. I do have a character I have created that looks more alien than the rest. The three, like I said before, the three factions you can play as are Starfleet, Klingon, or Romulan Republic. But in your character creation, you can create your own character for that faction who can be completely alien. Like, right now, the character I have for this faction, for this playthrough, is a liberated Borg. A female liberated Borg. Ah, thank you for following. Depending on the story arcs you go through, because once I finish this story arc, which is the Iconian War story arc, this is the final mission of it. I'll move on to another one where we introduced ourselves to another. Because he's the story arc, so done as episodes. Like, there are a multitude of story arcs to play, and once you get through the tutorial, you can pick straight off the bat where you want to go. Oh, I'm on the ground at the moment because of the mission. Yeah, this is as you picked. You picked the hood before when I asked you, so you actually picked the ship I was using for stream. You picked the hood, so I used the hood. It's not mean to say to call me young. God, you're stroking my ego by calling me young. My boys call me old. I know, the two favorite colors I have are blue and red, and so I literally used what they had to literally mix it. Hey, you call me young, I get called old by kids younger than me. So at least you're given a balance.
To you, strangers, and welcome to Iconia. My name is Matara Ren, and I am a herald of Matara. Before I can allow you to pass, I must scan you to ensure your technology is sufficient. But your chronoton particles are substantially out of phase.
Remember why we are here. Every Iconian must die in the bombardment, and their technology cannot be taken. I recommend we begin. You've seen the ruins of a
look on my back.
empire. This is Iconia at the
I have
height of its
two.
power.
Hold on, I'll go to my actual character. I have the replicator Thompson machine gun and a Section 31 heavy phase rifle to use when combat starts. As combat hasn't started, I can use them here, but it won't do anything. Ground combat, which is the gunplay, it's not buggy, but you'll see once we get through all of this. Like, I am gonna rush through this because I personally like the space combat more than ground combat.
Thank you. Wonderful. Since you are exploring.
Greetings, travelers.
Are you explorers, or do you...
The changes we see in the Iconians are too great to be simple evolution. The Iconians shape themselves and the Heralds into weapons. Genetic engineering that is both efficient and terrible.
You made it. The Iconians of...
Cogran is either a...
Let's go.
Someone's calling for help.
An injured herald. This could be a chance to learn about their physiology.
They are, like,
Perhaps even
the
find a
Thompson is really good against...
Thank you.
the Thompson is really good against the Borg, because it neglects shields. It just hits straight at the health.
Certainly. However,
We'll see who the lesser race is.
I have
Wow.
spent days among these people. They are very proud and very strong.
Thank you, Travel.
The Iconians...
I am not so...
Death... I don't understand why you're bothering to help these people. We need to find the gateway controls, sabotage them, and be done with it. This could all be...
It's not that it can be sometimes glitchy, especially on the ground stuff, but I think it's also because I'm using a weaker console. I'm using the an original.
As advanced as the Iconians. Wonders can be found anywhere you look.
Come on, hurry up and finish talking, you dumb idiot. I'm using not the most powerful PS4 either. I'm using a weaker PS4, so I'm hoping to eventually get a PS5, which would do wonders for... Oh, it won't improve this dramatically. It's not really buggy. Like, space battles are almost perfect, regardless.
there are 28 possible...
Access the...
Do you need something? Oh, there are 28...
Oliver, where is it?
May I help you? Oh, well, that's a...
Is that it? Down? No. Ah, here it is. Hey, Kletsky has been. Well, that's the biggest question of all. When it comes to me getting a PS5, there's no real time frame at the moment, as I need the money for it. Yes. Australian value is $800. I'm doing well. Pesky, how are you doing?
They are attempting to protect lesser developed species from acquiring technology that they may not use wisely or well.
Not so...
We will gladly give you the medicines you require.
The medicine...
I am sorry, but we have extremely stringent... Yes.
But the Iconians of the past are just like the Federation. which makes it hilarious.
We haven't made much headway trying to reverse it.
Oh, I have.
Nothing. If I were the Iconians, I too would think twice about giving people like these advanced technology.
This doesn't prove anything. So the
Don't worry, Sealer will work out. Let's move. The quicker we get this down, the quicker we...
Tell your ships to drop.
Okay.
Excuse me.
No
Curious. I do not know.
We already know the evacuation did not save them.
But the gateway on New Romulus remained active for a time.
Then we must cut off that path, now, before anyone escapes.
Singular Thunder.
Welcome, traveler. We have had contact with many worlds in our journeys, but we have found no people equal to our own. Some of the others resent the blessings our people enjoy. Our policy is not to share our technology with species who are not sufficiently advanced to use our gifts wisely. When a society encounters advanced technology, before they are ready, they often don't have the cultural or social development to handle it appropriately. This leads to war, genocide, and many other ills. We would protect the younger species from those tragedies. Our people believe, also, that each species has a unique destiny. To disrupt their path toward that destiny is wrong. All of the others must develop in their own time. While we are an extremely advanced world, we are not, in general, a militant one. Tiquette will coordinate the defense, but I remain hopeful that we can reach a peaceful solution. The attack is beginning. I thought we'd have more time. We must retrieve the World Heart and escape. Will you help us?
Of course we'll help.
The attack is beginning. We must decide how to proceed. I have spoken to these people. You have walked the same streets as I, spoken to the same people. Can you allow them to die for crimes they have not?
It doesn't matter, and that changes nothing. We know what will happen. In our time, they are poised to destroy or enslave the galaxy. There is no choice. We destroy them now? You think I don't understand?
The World Heart contains all of our knowledge and all our genetic data. With it, we can rebuild. We have a refuge
I'll show you how
for
the...
those who serve us. We shall go there.
We should be able to access the gateway network from here. We could disable all of the gateways at once.
We offered Lemirin our aid. There is no honor in striking down an ally from behind.
The honorable thing would be to complete our mission and save our galaxy. Or do you not care about what happens to Kronos?
need to transfer the World Heart to a transportable format. I'll need your help to initiate the download from that console.
And yes, practically, I'm doing this from my PS4.
But it will not complete before the invaders find us.
They're gonna beam in, but where they're beaming in from behind us? Here, oh, they walked in. They walked in to die. How shocking for you two. Alright, here comes another boat.
Now we need to release the magnetic interlocks holding the core. I need you at the other console.
Is this? Oh no. That's yeah, as you can see, the ground fighting's not that smooth. Space fighting's a lot smoother.
More invaders. They must not take the World Heart. We need to erase the mainframe memory banks. I will require your assistance.
How's my image? Okay, what's down on? Alright, let's continue. Gotta make sure I keep room in my inventory.
More aliens are coming. Protect me.
Actually, I changed the Thompson so you can see the Thompson at work. Ow! I got ripped.
Mainframe memory erased. The last step is to eject the World Heart.
Ah, damn it. I got irradiated and now I'm injured. I can't do much about it until after the mission. Oh, that's gonna suck. Now, if you're wondering why they cast with the World Heart actually meaning so much to them, it's the loss of the World Heart that actually made the Iconians get turned to how nasty they are in our future in the game. That is why they are so nasty. Because they lost the World Heart.
Fear that was just the blessings of the whole upon you. I recommend we look to Kit is a fearsome warrior and has kept our people safe for countless millennia until today.
Rescuing Iconians is not what we're here to do.
Perhaps it is. When we came back in time, we did not know what we would find.
I appreciate your efforts, stranger, but I cannot come with you. I will defend Iconia until my final breath. Your words have merit.
She is a fool. She would let her people die so she could avenge them.
Vengeance is a powerful weapon.
It's a powerful motivator. And like I said before, I enjoy the space battles more than the ground. But hey, it's still the ground. It still looks amazing, and imagery is amazing. Right now we're on ancient Iconia, 200,000 years in the past. We traveled back in time, planning to exterminate them, but now we're helping them. The irony.
Thank you.
And of course, like the game always does, the most direct route is always the safe. Well, not at the moment. We're actually on the ground on Iconia. Our ships are up in space, using the northern point of Iconia to hide from the enemy vessels until we're ready to beam up.
These are not a warlike people.
Not yet. That will change.
Bloodshed affects everyone.
You'll see when I'm on the ship, because our ships will be literally in front of us, like how my character is right now.
And the Iconians will become conquerors.
Like before, when you first came through and I was literally in a space battle, that's... oh shit, I'm dead. I got stunned and then got literally grenaded. Yeah, the ground combat can be fun,
Now I
but
see
it
your
can...
plan. We've won their confidence, gathered them together. Strike now, and we can eliminate them all.
Like, I've done missions where literally it's been a 2-hour grind just doing a mission that's literally completely and utterly ground-based. Oh, now I realize why I'm getting fried so much. They're literally stunning. They're literally jamming up my weapon. I didn't realize they were doing it. Yeah, put down my turret. It's not hard, it's just sometimes can take long. I'd say more of it, it's a grind. It's grindy.
And reinitialize the gateway open sequence.
Like, ground battles are probably the most grindiest. Like, space battles, as long as you have the right equipment on your ship, and that can go very quickly.
Where are they?
They may already be here.
Yeah, they are already here. we. The hilarious part is that we are the others that the Iconians speak of.
We're losing ground.
We can't hold them off.
That's it. Send them through.
No, this isn't our mission.
Yeah, there are always stronger weapons than that.
You took everything from me.
The world heart.
There's no time. The gateway is closing.
Only 12 of us are left. That crystal contains our civilization.
Seela, stop! We are better than this.
I will remember this, Romulan. I will extinguish your people in payment for your treachery.
This has all played out this way before. I am the cause for Hobus.
Hubris, isn't it? Her own hubris is the cause of her planet's destruction. So it will take the world heart from here, Seela. You can't be
I
trusted.
know what you were going to say, but I did what I had to do for my people. I should have acted sooner. If I had, perhaps Romulus
What
would
classifies
have
as a stronger weapon is depending on what you're fighting. Like, good example, if you're fighting the Borg, you want a weapon that will do physical damage. Yeah, I try and wait until all the talking and that is over before I talk. That's why I was waiting until the cutscene was over, because sometimes that can be louder than my voice. But a good example on stronger weapons, it all depends on what you're fighting. Like, if you're fighting the Borg, as the example I'm giving, you want weapons that do physical damage, because their shields are really strong. The physical damage attacks bypass the shields.
That can't... Taket! What have I done?
The Iconians have fled to Dewa 3, and the Gateway's console has been destroyed, so no one can follow them. Our fate may not have changed from our actions here, but we have done what honor demanded. We are...
Now we're going back to our ships. So it all depends on the weapons you're using to how strong they're going to be.
Burst to reopen the portal that brought us here. That should bring us
Basically.
back to the exact moment we left the present time.
Where's my ship? Yeah, my ship's gone. You can go anywhere you want in the alpha and beta quadrants, but to unlock, you have to do the I think you have to do the story arc to unlock the delta quadrant. Because you can, when you start going to places on here, like if you do the storyline, you go to a lot of different places. Full stop. If you do all the story arcs, you'll go across the maps. Anyway, that's the fastest way to open up locations.
Firing on the portal.
The portal is destabilizing. Hurry!
And you see us go in, and then all of a sudden, we return.
Captain Pagrin to Alliance Fleet. Stand down.
Yeah, I like the space
Stand down.
more than the ground fighting.
You have the world heart and the means to end this. Signal the Iconians. Show them we have it.
wish to surrender. A wise decision. How did you acquire that? That is not possible. But yet, I see the world heart in your hands. It is time to end this.
Not really. Like I like the space in this, but I also play this because I'm a Star Trek fan. So there's more to it than just like in space games. I haven't tried Star Citizen, and from what I've seen of No Man's Sky, it doesn't interest me. Yeah, I know it's had its improvements, but it didn't interest me from the outset. I understood the concept of it and all, but it just didn't grab my interest. That's just me. It has its community.
If what you say is true, then that core contains all of the lost knowledge of our people. So much that we thought was lost forever. Will you return all that remains of our civilization to us?
Yeah, well, probably 90% of it, I'd probably be playing it by myself, so, if I was to play it. Like I do with most of my games.
I have never had a chance to examine you closely, but now that you stand before me, I remember you helped us, although it gained you nothing. You are the other.
That's sweet. I have no clue how much it cost me though to get it, and I don't know if I have room on this console for it. See, I told you we were the other.
Hate blinded us. Fear of the unknown crippled us. Pain called out for
It's an Iconian.
ever greater measures.
They change themselves because of their hatred.
On this path, it grieves me to see where it has led. After we escaped to Daewoo 3, protecting ourselves became our sole purpose. We transformed ourselves, our home, even our heralds, to prevent another tragedy. And we vowed never to trust again.
What happened is they were an advanced civilization. You saw in the past how they looked in the past, very humanoid. What's occurred in this is literally 200,000 years ago. the Iconians were attacked by the other species because they were not allowing the other species to have access to advanced technology. So the other species joined in a war against the Iconians because they thought it was unfair of the Iconians for what they were doing, even though the Iconians were right not to share the advanced technology. In the process of that, we've had some paradoxical temporal manipulation where we actually ensured that they lost their world heart, which was the orb you saw us carrying before, which literally stores all their DNA, history, records, and everything. Because that happened, they then chose a path of vengeance, turning their hope, what survived of their society, get into gearing up for war against what might be the galaxy 200,000 years later. Now, when they engaged in war with us then, which is our time frame now, we decided to go back to their past to exterminate them. So all we did was actually keep the timeline correct in what happened. Because in that timeline there was the others who saved them but also took the world heart from them. We were the others, basically. By us going back in time, even though we were thinking we were going to destroy them, we actually kept the timeline going. We actually fulfilled our purpose, basically. But then we brought the world heart back here, and we've handed it off to them, which should make peace. Yes. Yep. It comes down to right and wrong. I said yes, right and wrong. It was basically the whole mission. Basically, was showing what was right and what was wrong, and we had to. In the end, we made the right decision. Yes, the ads help the channel. It's the really it's the main source of finance that I get from streaming is from the ads.
She will not listen. Ticket has always been very stubborn. In a few thousand years, perhaps, our attitudes will change. Until then, be wary. Ticket is a formidable opponent, and I will not take up arms against her, even in defense of the other. But with those of us who remain, you shall have peace. We ask only for our homeworld. Leave Iconia and our servants undisturbed, and we will trouble you no longer. I understand.
In the game, the currency is called Zen. Is the money currency in the game. Or are you talking about on Twitch? You're talking about on Twitch, it's called bits. Or you could just sub. There's two versions. It's subbing also is, but also gifting bits also does as well. Alright, well, in-game, there are two currencies in-game. There's the base currency, which you get from selling items and from doing missions, which is called energy credits. We also have a resource called the lithium, which you can actually exchange into Zen, or the Zen store, which is the main money part of the game. It's the Zen store, you can get certain ships and that for a certain amount of Zen. Starter packs, bundles, or single ships, all requiring Zen. Well, it is. Zen is the main stuff for the higher up, or stuff to add on to your gaming experience. Like, as an example, to open up, I'll go to my inventory and show you. Throughout doing missions, you get lockboxes. The only way to open a lockbox is buying the keys, which you can only buy in the Zen store. One key opens up one lockbox, basically. So, of course, I'm showing you the 10-pack key lockbox as an example. So you could open up, if you bought that, you could open up 10 lockboxes. Now, there's a lot of different stuff you can get out of a lockbox. Did I miss something? Oh yeah, I don't need to do those. I'll leave those for other. But there's also promotional stuff that you get that's free. Well, for me, there are, but I don't have the money for it, and I probably won't really afford it for quite a while if I was to. Function is, though I have it on my Xbox, that's the, like, this bundle, the Legendary Battlecruiser bundle, I have that on my Xbox, but I don't have it on here. What else don't I have that I have on my Xbox? I don't have the Terran bundle on here, but I do have some of the ships separately, though. Oh, I'll show you. It's two different ships. One's the Legendary Avenger, which is that ship for the Federation, or you get both ships, but one's Federation and one's Klingon. But you get both ships in the pack, as well as 2 shipment slots, 1 T6 token, 2 ultimate tech upgrades, 4 infinity promotion research and development packs, and 3 experimental ship upgrade tokens. Like, it is a good pack, but it's expensive at 12,000 Zen. Like, for my Klingon, I thought I had that for my Klingon. I can't remember. I might. I thought I did. I thought I had the... Oh no, that's the Legendary version. I don't think I have the Legendary version. I think I have just the T6 version. I'd have to check my Klingon character. Like, there are a lot of bundles here. Oh yeah, that's right, I have the Mirror Universe bundle. The only reason I literally went onto Xbox is literally, what, 3 years ago? 4 years ago. I did get myself an Xbox for my birthday, because I love both consoles. Like, I'm not vice versa. But not long after I got the Xbox console, my PS4 Pro died on me, and I couldn't get it fixed. And I didn't have the money back then to buy a new one, so I literally could only just stay on Xbox, and so I stayed on Xbox. That's why I was absent for so long. Now, I've had a few times I've come back, and if someone let me borrow for a short time their PS5, so I could try it out and see if I wanted a PS5 or not, which after trying it out, damn well I do want a PS5. And then my brother's given me his old PS4 because he's now got his own PS5. So that's the PS4 I'm using right now, which is a very old PS4. I play State of Decay 2 on Xbox. It's fun. When you play with people, like State of Decay 2 by yourself does get a bit boring, but when you have people to play with, it's fun. Yeah, I got an Xbox Series X and a PS4 original, which is why you see the loading and that so slow, because of how slow the PS4 is. But yes, you can spend a lot of money in this game. Like, another bundle that I do want to get, that I might not have the money for, is this one, which gives the Legendary Excelsior Miracle Worker. Like, you see the ship I have at the moment? This is the Legendary version of it. I have the T6 version of it, the standard T6 version. Well, it's actually no longer, I shouldn't say standard T6 version, because I gave it an upgrade. Because it's now the T6X, because I gave it an upgrade. But yes, it can get very pardon me, very costly. Okay, I have people to talk to. Mr. Kim.
Your compassion has accomplished more in one act than we could have with all the phasers in the fleet. Honor and selflessness have been almost forgotten over the past few years. That needs to change. It's time to act like Starfleet officers again.
Well then, we should all arrest ourselves. And throw ourselves in the brig for what we did during the war.
We have a lot to do to heal the wounds the war has left on us all. But we've survived the Borg and the Dominion. We can survive this.
There's a lot of work to be done now. We need to rebuild, recover, try to learn how to live in this new reality. But with people like you on our side, I know we can do it.
I thought this was it. The last day. And I was ready, but I'm glad my daughter didn't have to die in defense of the Federation. That I get to go home after this. We all do.
I don't know what to say. I thought I was protecting our future. But instead, all this... It happened because of a mistake I made hundreds of thousands of years ago. I've made a lot of difficult choices in my life. And I didn't always consider the consequences of my actions. Today has made me wonder if there's another way. If I can be better than I am.
Don't cry, you make me cry. Hey, I know how that feels. Like when I lost access to the PlayStation Network, I lost access to a lot of people I was friends with.
Now that the bloodletting has ceased, there is more to being a warrior than vengeance.
You're one of a few that actually decided to reply back to my message. I've had a lot of people that I used to play games with on here that have chosen not to reply.
Where weapons could not. Now I will try to find a way to share this wisdom with my people. Many warriors have fallen in this war. Those of us who remain must walk the path of honor.
And now we've completed the Iconian War arc. Breakdown. Never played it.
The war is over. Although we could not turn back the clock and restore the lives that were lost and the planets that were ravaged, we have...
Congratulations, Captain.
And also the rewards you get. Like you saw that I picked out the solar defense shield. If you replay the mission...
In the Azure net.
No, sir. No, I'm not doing that mission. If you repeat the mission, you can choose from one of the other rewards and continue on that way. Engineering science. Oh, on the first Xbox. Oh my god, hold on. Fuck, that's old. Back then, on the first actual Xbox, all I did was play Halo back then. Like, literally, all I did was play Halo. Oh shit, I leveled up twice. Damn. I might do shields. I did play later on when I had the Xbox 360. I started playing Gears of War, but on the original Xbox, I only played Halo because I was playing with friends. Help? I mean, are you Help, or you mean Halo, which is Halo? Because literally, once I got this is how it went. For me, I went from, well, I didn't really for a lot of time have my own console. When I was a kid, I was playing a few PC games on an old PC that I could play, but I had a PS1, and I was playing PS1. But whenever I went over to friends' houses, they had the original Xbox, and we just sat there and just played co-op or constantly on Halo, and I loved it. I got a bit older, I got the PS2, and then I got myself an Xbox 360. Yeah, I know, the auto correction is fucking annoying. My phone does it too on me sometimes. It's a help and a hindrance, all in one. Really. The autocorrect. Oh, my spelling sucks as well. I was never good with spelling. Still, I am not good with spelling, or pronunciation, or even speaking English. That's good. Actually, that's what I wanted to show you. Missions. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There are 17 story arcs. I'm okay at shooters, right? I'm not gonna say that I'm out there magnificently at shooters. I'm okay at shooters. Okay. Should we use this ship? Should we continue with this ship or use another ship? I tried Rainbow Six, but it wasn't really for me. I'm more of a Division 2. When there's more of a story base to it, kind of shooter. Like, really, I even played COD for a while. I've stopped playing COD now because I just dislike the multiplayer. But I played COD mostly for... Oh, Vegas. I loved Vegas 1 and 2. I constantly played Vegas 1 and 2, especially on my Xbox. I think I actually have them still on my Xbox. I love Rainbow. Yeah, it's Rainbow Six Vegas, isn't it? 1 and 2. I love those games. Ooh, we've been on for 2 hours. And we finished 2 missions. And we finished off the Iconian arc. Kasumi. I think I'm gonna let you choose the next ship I use, Kasumi. If I'm pronouncing your name correctly, I do apologize if I'm not. Because yes, we used the hood for the last 2 missions of the Iconian arc. We can continue to use your hood if you want, or I can change to one of the other ships I have. Just gotta wait for us to load into airspace stock. Come on, PS4. Speed it up. Oh yeah, I actually really loved Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Like, that to me was the best of the Vegases. And the co-op that you could do on that as well. So, Kasumi, do you want me to continue using the I.S.S. hood, or would you like me to use the Nightmare Resolute? Oh, I don't actually have buttons here. You're a bit down. Oh, you don't even have weapons fully yet. Damn, some of my ships aren't even ready for combat. You don't even have a warp core? Oh my fucking god. Oh, I could use the USS New Zealand. Hold on. Are you calling the Dread fat?
Security team, report to Docking Bay 6.
Oh, you're saying the Nightmare looks fat. You just called it the US. Alright, hold on, let me go slowly. Are you talking about this one? This one. Oh, I have no weapon for it yet. The Light Advanced Cruiser. We are going. Okay, well, I do have. Might just have to go with whatever I have in hand. Which is not much at all. Holy moly. Okay, what's this? Flight turn accuracy. And do I have 2 of these? I will give that to you. That's to you. Oh yeah, we do have 2 of them. I thought we did. Okay. I will use you. Well, once it actually has weapons. Alright. Let's see what we have in. Ugh. Hold on, what do I have in the bank? Like I said before, it all depends on what you put on it too, if it's actually going to be good or not. Like, it's all dependent on what you literally. Alright, so right now, I'm going into my inventory. I'm going to look at what we have to use. What's my best ship? For this character at the moment, with the hood, it'd probably be the hood or the tower. They're the ones that have had the most leveling out, leveled weapons leveled up. So they are more than likely the ones that are going to be the better. But what's my favorite ship? It's the Hood. The Excelsior class is my favorite ship. Hands down. Like, I love the Excelsior class. Full stop. Okay. I love, like, yes, I showed you it before. It's not individual. It's within a bundle. Sadly, I can't buy it individually. Have to buy it within the bundle. My main one I'd love to get for my. Hold on, that's all bundles go faction. Would have to be. Where is it? I saw it before. Why can't I see it now? There it is. This one. And it's this ship. Hold on. This ship I want. No, I don't have all the ships. This I want. But it's a cost of 25 for the whole bundle. It's a cost of 25,000 Zen. That I want, but I don't have the finances to get it, as it's not cheap. It is literally the advanced version of this. Um, 2,500 Zen. You're looking at. Hold on, if I was to. It should actually blue out the screen. Hold on one sec. I click that, it should blue. Yeah, it's blued out the screen. I thought it would. Alright, we're back. You're looking at over 300 Australian dollars. Actually, more than 300. Actually, because that was only 11,000, and that's 25,000. So you're looking at probably 350. Oh, you're in an ad. Alright, I'll tell you once you come back. If I'm gonna get that shit, rather in an ad. Okay, then. you back from the editor? Okay, okay, dude, what weapons do we have? Tachyon. Oh, I might do a phaser and Tachyon build for this ship. Okay, I need my research and development. I'll spend the thing. There we go, okay. Oh, the ship's got a new name. Alright, I want you here. Oh, it's on your end, not mine. Okay. It is what it is. Like, we can only do what we can. How much to do? 7? Just still higher. Yeah, we'll have forward and back torpedoes. Yes, if you haven't realized, I changed the name of this ship to a new name. You might want to look at the name. I need a common. Is that research that? We need dual beam banks of the Tachyon kind. I like the name too. Oh shit, I was supposed to dumb me. Let's try that again. Okay, we need another turret. And we'll have you Tachyon as well. We need a impulse. Which we need the combat. Really? We need to do more. Oh, I would be changing up the color, so the color will be the same. Actually, I'm not waiting. I know I'm using up more of my lithium, but I'm not waiting. I'm an impatient person. I can't friggin' wait. Okay. Oh yeah, we need torpedoes. We need torpedoes. We use quantum on the front. Can we do another? Ah, you son of an idiot. Fuck myself up then. And I did it again. Oh, I'm sorry that it's hard for you to hear me. I do apologize. What are you using to watch from? Are you using your phone? Or you're using another device? Are you using normal headphones or plug-in headphones? Are you using just the speaker? Okay. Lower level part. You use okay, that's weird though. Your headphones should be making it louder, not quieter. Those are some weird ass headphones. Now, the only reason I'm able to do this upgrading so quickly is because I have spent money earlier. Earlier, like when I finally got back onto playing PS4, I put a little bit of money onto making sure I was able to upgrade things a lot. So I could use ships that I wanted to straight out of the bat, as it were, instead of having to wait. Now, if you played this for free, you'd literally be using only what you picked up. Literally what you grab around you. Okay, let's see how we are for your ship. We have... Oh, I completely forgot they're only blue. Oh, that'll do. Now we want the quantums in front, we want the tachyon behind, and we want you there. There's your weapons. Okay. We got the impulse drives. Oh, that's good. That's good. That would do. Okay, actually, hold on. I'm going to change your position and put you back here. Oh no. I keep changing my mind on where I want shit. We'll bring you up. I need to go to duty officers. We need our sons. Yeah, when you first get a ship, it will have literally... It'll have basic stuff that doesn't really do well. Yeah, because when you first get a ship, when you first unlock a ship, it only has the basic common stuff. Like, I'll give you, like, where's a good example? Oh, here, I didn't delete the torpedoes. Like, basic torpedoes. Like, nothing special, nothing good. And in battle, that doesn't really help. You need to literally replace them all straight away. There's no, oh, we'll try it out or anything like that. If it's common, no matter what level it is, get rid of it. It's not worth holding. That's why you see my ships. I can, as you can see, the hood's colored. I'm just, my... Okay, you're done. Good. Let's get on to what we need for... We need you. Oh, hopefully that works. They're probably gonna leave blues. They're gonna have to do... We need you. We gotta do it one at a time, really? That's gonna fucking annoying. Yeah, I don't have a lot of, duty officers. So it's having me do all the science stuff one at a... And of course we run out of material. And yes, I'm that impatient I can't wait 25 seconds. That's what I want. Yes, that is what I want. Oh, that's why I'm using a hologram officer. I said that yes you can. As you can see, I changed the color of the hood. Once I have the ship up and running, I'll show you what differences you can change. Once I have everything I want on your ship, as it were. The ship with your name. Okay. You're done. Upgrade. Going to need engine. Oh, you did get blue. Damn it. We'll use you even though that's not the best. Please change. Oh, thank God. I want the purple. Yay. Oop, I was about to try and upgrade something I already upgraded. You want to make it purple? Okay. Do you just want one color or do you want two colors? Actually, I'll ship that out. Save. Really ship. There we go. I've literally changed the ship command to your ship. Okay, we still need shields and we need turn rate. Pretty difficult. Oh yeah, we're gonna need turn rate as well. Okay. Alright, so while I'll let the research go at its usual pace while we do. Right, I said we need turn rate, didn't we? So we need that. And we have to wait. Okay, while we wait, we'll go over to this guy. Let's customize your ship. Yes, this game started off as a PC game. Alright. You can't use anything that has Zen. Oh, it's a bit dark. You're not being annoying. Don't ever feel like you're being annoying. I think we should use that. Window type. I think that will do. Okay, you wanted purple. Is that the kind of purple you want? You're not bothering. Wait, You're the only one chatting. You want it lighter than that, so not as dark? Or how light do you want it? You want it... Oh, that's looking a bit pinkish. Is it that... How light you want it? Or that lighter? Darker looks better? Alright. Do you want both to be dark? Because that's the reason why I asked about two colors, because we have two. Okay, let's see. Well, we can't use the Bozeman. Centurion's not that good. We can use the Centurion refit. Okay, the Merle. Okay, the Reliant. So, which one do you like more? The Reliant? The Miranda? Or the Centurion? The first one I had? The Oh, you're talking about that? The Reliant? Because that's technically the first. Or the Reliant's the first one. Yes? Okay. We'll get it into... yeah, that doesn't look any good. Do you want it all being Reliant, or do you want it different ones? Alright, you saying yes, nice to this one? Oh, you're talking about that one, so you want that to be Reliant? Okay. What about the that one? You want it like that, or that's underneath as well? That's underneath, and that's underneath. So you want the centaur? Do you want it in or further out? You want the underneath. Okay. So do you... There's this underneath version, that underneath version where it's really close, that underneath version, or that underneath version. Which one? This one? Alright. Nacelles. We have the nacelles looking like that, or that. We also have that, and that. We have that, and we have that. Which one do you prefer? The one with more purple? Alright, let's have a look. That would be this one. That would be the Reliant. Alright, and we'll use the we'll go large, and we'll use the Miranda. Where's the Miranda? Okay, we already have Miranda preset. Alright. Hold on. Alright, what one did I pick? Supposedly that's costs. Do you hold on. You don't show a cost. You didn't pick you. You picked you. How do I have a cost involved? Okay, I'm confused. Sorry for one second. If I do that. No, it's still saying I have a cost in. You're not a cost. You're not a cost. What cost do I? Hold on. Sorry, I gotta check what the hell's going on. We have to redo that because it fucked up on me for some reason. I already know what you want, so I already have it stored in my head, so we'll be able to do this quickly. Ah, it was the windows. The windows is what did it. Okay. The bloody windows is what did it. That is hilarious. That those windows can be so friggin' annoying. Because the different Windows designs go off the different ship designs for the class. If you don't have them all unlocked, they'll have you pay up straight off the bat. So I had to see. There we go. I saw. What window type do you like? So we can't use. Can we use the Galaxy type? Is that going to hit us with a cost as well? Okay, we can use the Galaxy type. We're already at that. Make it large. Okay. There's your ship. We have one more while we were doing that. You guys came ready, and now we'll do turn right. Oh, resistance. And then upgrade to turn right. Oh, the turn right wants to load again. Oh, I had to check why what was saying that I had to pay Zen for, and it was the Windows. Okay, okay, I think this is the last stuff we need to add on for your ship. And there is your ship. No, it's because when it comes to the customizing your ship, it shows everything that you can customize your ships, but only certain things are not unlocked because they belong to other ship types of this, and you have to buy the ship first before it unlocks. So if you try and get it before you've unlocked that ship, they'll then go, oh, you must pay. Okay. Let's show you your ship in space. And we'll do a patrol with your ship as well. Well, no, I didn't pay for it. I just changed the Windows type to window type that was for free. It was 3,000, which would, no, 3,000? Yeah, 3,000, which would have unlocked the ship type for me. But as I didn't want to unlock, I don't have 3,000 Zen on me. There is your ship. Now I need to look at the crew station, see if we have everything we need. I just moved out of what I needed. Okay. Set this up. Okay, you're everything here. Save loadout. And you guys are ready. Oh, damn you guys. None of you guys are automatics. Okay, you guys are all, except for you, automatic. Switch to you. Switch to you. Switch to you. Alright. Well, you're about to see how it goes in a mission. We'll do... Actually, that's another thing I need to check. What do I have my difficulty setting at? Oh, thank God I have it at advanced. Ah, that's good, 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 good. Good, good, good. We'll use Wanted as our test dummy. You get to see your ship in action, sweetie. Now we're using phasers and tachyon weapons. Come on, get into zone. Hiya! Look at your
have
little
entered an
ship.
error. You are now. Looks like our fight got
It's
them to notice
little
us.
and it packs a punch.
Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
This is actually an escort, classified as an escort ship, which means it's supposed to be a fighter kind of ship. It's supposed to hit hard, as it were. Actually, is it or is this a light cruiser? I've confused myself for a second. No, this is a light cruiser. That's right. So, what do you think of your little ship?
separate them and whittle down their numbers.
Well, the only thing I said before was, how do you like your ship? And that well, it is a light cruiser, okay. So I was right, it is a light cruiser. I got myself confused if it was an escort or a light cruiser. But it's a light cruiser, so I was technically right. Even when being confused. Yes, lots of lasers. But this is space warfare, my dear. And I also do thank you very much for coming to my stream and keeping me company while I stream. I do appreciate it.
You will stand down and surrender to the Benton Guard. Sensors are picking up small habitations from some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with bolt holes from temporary hideouts.
There's torpedoes. I'll show you. If I swing the ship around and I fire torpedoes. They're called torpedoes, but yes, they're like missiles, but they're called torpedoes. Remember, in space we act like it's submarine, or act like we're in water. Dude, this is very agile.
We do what we want, where we want.
I think you chose a very good ship to be your ship. Yes, you chose a very good ship to be yours. What are you saying? What is that to? Are you talking about the ships I'm fighting? Or are you talking about the ship, it's what's being fired from the ship? Alright.
I'm taking you with me.
The torpedoes that are equipped to your ship, the front ones are quantum torpedoes, which are the ones you see that look blue. And you have tri-bolt torpedoes in the back. Those are the ones that when they hit, you see what looks to be a colorful, a black hole kind of thing in the middle of the ship, or in the middle where it hit for a bit of time. Alright, hold on. Let me finish the battle and I'll go back through it for you.
Excellent work. We'll send over a pacification party to take the suspect into custody. Thank you for your assistance. The K's on it. We have the suspect.
The bigger torpedoes. No, it's not that they're bigger torpedoes, you just get different types of torpedo launchers. And they have different abilities, as it were, and do different things. Like, the quantum one, to me, the tri-bolt and the quantum are two of the best torpedo launchers you can use. And that's more for the damage they cause. The straight out damage they cause when not hitting shields. Like, even though these are at low levels, that's still a shitload of damage, like 7,799.4 kinetic damage. Like, a ship getting hit by that when it doesn't have shields, that's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. And the same for the quantum. I don't know, because bigger torpedo, it's not about size, it's about how you use them. You could load out a ship that just fires torpedoes as well, but Like there are different versions. Like there's the wide arc quantum torpedo launcher, which, if I remember correctly, launches more torpedoes in a wider arc than this one. This is the generic quantum torpedo launcher, and this is the generic tri-boat torpedo launcher. When you complete missions, you can choose from the rewards for better equipment that have their own abilities, or you can get certain equipment from events and that as well, or with event ships if you actually complete the event. Like, just as actually no, that's like there's an event on right now that if you complete it by doing all the event features, you'll be rewarded with a T6 Zen ship. Why are you saying what to? Have I gone a bit fast for you? I was explaining about with the torpedoes, the ones that are equipped onto your ship are the basic version. Yes, they're the higher rarity, but they are just the basic versions of those torpedoes. You can get, in this game, better versions of those torpedo types. No problem. You can get better types of these torpedoes. I don't think this this character has them because it's a new character. My Xbox One would have some of the better version types of those torpedoes due to the fact that I've played it quite a bit more recently than I have my PS4. Oh. Actually, what are the stats? Damn, you got good kinetic resistance. Flight turns are right. Power rate could be better. Yeah, all torpedoes will. Some will look the same, like any quantum torpedo will look the same as another quantum torpedo, but it will act differently. Well, of course they look different because there's different types. Like, I'll go to my duty officer's research. Like, we literally have 6 types of torpedoes, but these are the generic types. With, like I said before, events, certain ships can get certain torpedoes that do better than these generic torpedoes. That still go under these these titles. Like one of the ships I have on my Xbox literally has wide arc quantum torpedoes. So it still uses quantum torpedoes, but it has a wider firing arc than the basic one. Well, the one I used the most that you saw in that fight and with the explosions would have been the quantum torpedoes. Because even though the tri-boat is a high damage torpedo, if the shields aren't down on the ship when it hits, you won't see an explosion because the shield absorbs the damage. But as you saw from the quantum torpedoes, even if the shield's there, they'll explode and cause damage. It's just how the tri-boat works. the shield needs to be down for it to actually cause damage. Oh, did we use up all our battery? Oh, we used up all our battery. Oh, they were the Kazon. That's another. That's a non-playable faction. The Kazon. That, technically speaking, they can have. They are probably one of the. They are a lesser faction in the game, and probably the ones with. Their ships can be alright, but I really do classify it as being weak. Good for testing out new weapons or ships with that you've just put together to make sure their weapons work. But you wouldn't go out and like get yourself a Kazon ship, which I think you can in the T6, because their ships are just pathetic compared to the three major factions. Yes, there is PvP, but you'd have to firstly find people willing to do PvP. And a lot of the time, most people just do PvE because they prefer to do PvE. I'm one of those people. I prefer to do PvE. My ships aren't tailored to doing PvP fights. Mine are tailored to versing compute AI bots, as it were. I know, but I also said what my opinion of it as well was, just in case you were going to make a follow-up question. Even though I can't access, like the only T6 ships I can access are T6 ships I have already bought. As you can see, the Advanced Research Vessel is one of those ships. I could grab that right now. No, it's not they have to have different weapons. You gotta spec your ship to do different things. Like, if you were going to fight in a PvE, you want to be doing a lot more damage. Sorry about that. I had my young son call me. No, my life's still going. I had to take a call. Because my youngest son called me. So I quickly took the call, see what he wanted. PvP weapon setting your ship out for PvP. It will still work for PvE, but it might not do exactly what you want in a PvE fight. If you get what I mean. Like sometimes you can make a ship that does both. No problem. I don't know. Oh, I could actually grab the Andorian ship as well. Actually, do I have any space? Like, this game is, to me, really good. Like, I liked it a lot. And I play it a lot, as you can see. Oh, I can have 16 ships out. But I understand that you couldn't get into it. Like, it's preference. I do believe that because I like Star Trek a lot, is why I prevailed. Yeah, prevailed over the more annoying parts of this game. Then, oh, that's why I came down. Continue. Consumables. We need another 10. We used our weapon. Okay, what's the time? Okay, it's almost 5 p.m. My time, that is. I am gonna end the stream here. It's been a 3-hour and 30, almost 35-minute stream. I will be back on later tonight, though. I'll probably do more STL PS4. Assuming if you still want to chat, you can text me through PS4 Messenger. I have to get some housework done, but I thank you for. Yes, I'm about to end the stream, but you can still text me through PS4 Messenger. I have to get some housework done before the day is out, as it's. Why wouldn't I want to message you? I have no problems with you. You're cute, adorable, and kind. Alright.